Buenas tardes.
And good evening.
I'm Chema from Mexico and I'm on grade 11.
I'm Huxley. I'm from the UK, and I'm in grade 11 as well.
And we're honored to present to you the Model 3 of Canada term, Quake Quests.
Did you know that there are over 3,000 earthquakes every year in Vancouver?
In fact, there have been 14 earthquakes while we have been in Vancouver.
Because of this, our module has focused on answering the following question.
So,
Here we go. How can we improve earthquake preparedness in Vancouver through collaboration and innovation?
we learned that Vancouver is decades overdue for a major earthquake, so preparing now is crucial for saving lives in the future.
To understand the magnitude of this problem, we've done quite a lot this term.
We had a total of 10 guest speakers that made our module really, really special, giving us powerful lectures that provided us with much needed information for this module.
We learned about First Nation stories of Thunderbird and Whale from Cole Thrush that help to explain why earthquakes happen.
And we learned about how those stories were kept intact from generation to generation,
Of which we created some short stories that interpret these amazing.
as well as the as well as the significance of those verbal records to groundbreaking research on earthquakes.
Combining multiple disciplines to enhance our records of earthquakes in the British Columbia region by dating and including these accounts, it enables us to find long-term patterns.
We were taught to drop, cover, and hold on by Christine Botkas, executive director of the BC Earthquake Alliance.
She taught us what it takes to prepare for an earthquake and the effect that it has on success rate.
She helped us understand that having preparedness kits and plans are crucial to being successful.
As well as an amazing opportunity to be inspired by some of the cutest first responders I've ever seen. Brad Pattison and Lexi Bargan taught us the role dogs play in first response.
And how you can teach your dog to find you in the case of an emergency by simply playing hide and seek.
They also provided us with insight into the harsh realities of these disasters, from his many years of experience in the field, and really put into perspective the damage that these can cause on a human level.
We learned that AI in disaster response means machine learning, where computers are taught how to identify damage using images.
Two PhD students, Fei Yang and Samil Aslam, told us about AI, what AI is on a basic level, discussing how we can interpret and generate results.
And how AI is being used on the cutting edge of in combination with SAR satellites to record the shift in ground level after an earthquake to help first responders better deal with the aftermath.
We also learned how ethics can be programmed into an AI, as well as how AI is currently included in real-world solutions, thanks to Professor Nanabathu.
We were also lucky enough to go on some fantastic experiences, such as our Sea to Sky tour, where John McClake took us through the Howe Sound area to several notable landmarks,
such as Harvey Creek Bridge, Britannia Beach, Viewpoint of Squamish, and Mount Garibaldi.
Here we learned that the geology behind the earthquakes, such as what tectonic plates are and how different geologic surfaces affect Vancouver.
We had a fantastic trip to the Museum of Anthropology, where we learned from the National Youth Program some amazing stories of First Nations here in British Columbia.
Giving us background and faces to the incredible exhibits there.
On that same trip, we learned about the seismic upgrading of that building, as well as the investment that goes into making invisible upgrades.
And the impact of earthquake recovery on Nepal and the effect of reconstructive legislation on culture from two excellent speakers, Sarah and Fuyubi.
When studying earthquakes, there are many statistics: magnitude, casualties, wounded, damages, etc. And to make use of these statistics, we've incorporated probability into this module.
And we made seismographs that we used to collect data, teaching us techniques to measure spread, averages, and more.
We collected all of this learning into our two summative assessments.
Our math summative gave us the chance to show our creativity by designing and building a tabletop game that incorporated what we had learned about earthquakes and used what we had learned about probabilities to create tailored instructions.
Such as hungry earthquakes and shakes and shambles.
Finally, we were able to take what we have understood from all our guest speakers and use it to create an AI proposal addressing some human impacts of earthquakes, preparedness, response, and recovery.
Including disaster management and AI, and earthquake preparedness.
That's yeah, that's it, right?
No.
No?
Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Thank you so much for listening. We'd just like to quickly thank our module leads, Francesca and Sila. Are you? There you go. Sila's back. Francesca's over there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. You're amazing.